me. You nearly took my breath away. You had my head spinning like a carousel. I didn't know I had to pay. Paying for a love I've been looking for. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the game is real play by the choices you make. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me, no. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Come on. I try to do the best I can each and every day. The more I work, the harder I try. Something always get in the way. She said, keep your eyes on the prize, then you'll make it someday. Yeah, I didn't know I had to pay. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the game is real play by the choices you make. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the game is real play by the choices you make. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me, no. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Come on. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me, no. It's just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. It's just the games keep playing.
All right, welcome back to Chicago Girlfriend, CGF Entertainment, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Baby. And we are getting ready to go into our topic. I do apologize. I did mention that we're going to have some guests tonight, so I don't know what happened, but we'll find out, and I hope they are okay. The conversation that I want to have is, and I saw this on Facebook, so I thought this was very interesting. So this is a good conversation for us to have. 3 things to keep private. All right. So 1 was your love life.
Mm-hmm.
1 was your income.
Yeah.
And the 3rd is your next move. Now, I agree with all except for the last one.
Why?
The next move. Because how can you get people to support you if you don't let them know your next move?
Well, see, you don't. Everybody is not in your best interest, so you can't let everybody know what your next move is going to be. Don't be out there blasting and say, I'm about to get ready and, I don't know, start so-and-so business, but you haven't really put it out there. Then somebody come and steal your idea.
Well, I can understand that, but that's pre-planning. But if you have, like what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have guests. We want people to be there. So
but no, that's not our next. That I think they're talking more of a broader sense when they say the next move. My next move is under the umbrella of Just Me magazine to open up another fashion line or something along that line.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that under that scope,
show.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it's like we have some people here on what is that? Glenda Johnson. I agree not to put the next move on blast because everyone is not totally in your corner.
I can see that, but if you want people, again, if you want people to follow you, how can you keep it a secret?
Well,
it's some things you really gonna have to put out there so you can get
but
it
you
done.
should already have it in place. Not what your next, not see. It's not see.
Yeah, maybe we should define what the next move is. Right.
Okay, so your next move would be, it would be something like what your intentions are.
Okay.
Not what your actual next move would be. Because if you're saying what your intentions are, let's say you came up with some idea and then somebody came up behind.
Keep private.
Yes, definitely. Glenda also said, well, then put it out there after you make your move. So she kind of
okay, Glenda, I kind of agree with that. So it's just something like what I do with Just Be Magazine, with Pieces of Alice. So I put it out there, but I didn't never talk to anybody. But that's because I became protective about what happened with Chicago Girlfriend.
Right.
Okay, so I can see that.
Right.
So the next one would be income. I totally agree. I think you need to keep your income private. That should be between you and your spouse or your mate or just yourself if you have no one. So you agree?
I agree. Nobody should know how much money you're making. Mm-hmm. Nobody but you and the IRS.
And your job will pay you.
Yeah. Well, they don't need to know all my income, just what they paying me. But just me and the IRS.
Just you and the IRS.
That's it.
You and the IRS. That's now, I saved this other one for last, but I want to just say about income. When you talk about income, I think you should keep it from your family as well, because they can be as much trouble as the IRS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now, it depends. If you're building one of those, what they call a pyramid, I'm not going to call it a scheme, but a pyramid business, you want to tell people what you're bringing in so that they can join in and help give you more money. That's a pyramid.
Well, it's not a pyramid. It's called,
that is a pyramid, because you got to bring more people in order to get your money.
But they also a pyramid is you're not giving anything back when you get their money. That's a pyramid. I'm gonna have somebody come on and we're gonna talk about pyramid schemes, and we're gonna talk about networking, because I think a lot of people have that mixed up about what it is.
If you ask me to join your team up under a scope, let's say I don't know, I don't want to put nobody out there. So let's just say I sell shoes.
Okay.
In order for me to sell these shoes, I need for you to come on and help me sell these shoes. But you can't sell up under my business. You need to sell up under your own. Well, you need to sign up under me, because now to me, that's all a pyramid. I don't care how you put it.
But are you getting anything from it?
Yeah, I'm getting all your money and their money too.
That's a scheme.
Well, I'm getting your
marketing.
money because how I get paid because I didn't bring somebody aboard. So I'm gonna get interest off of the people who you sell to. I'm gonna get people who I sell to. Plus,
and so on and so on.
Right. So that's how you building a pyramid. You are building. They call it building your business, but
so I guess that was something that you wouldn't keep private there, because again,
you need to
tell people how much you made so they can make the same amount.
Join. Yes, but let's move on to the next
one.
The
next one is this is a big one. So we want you all out there to give us your opinions on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, you should keep private your love life.
I would not keep my well.
Yeah, you need to keep your love life private.
I would not. Well, it depends. I mean, yes. But when you say your love life, I mean, are you saying that I should keep him in the closet? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think that you should be telling your friends about what your love life is. So, yeah.
When you say love life is, like saying I can't go on dates, or are you saying that, not saying I can't go on dates, but don't tell you, me and Billy Joe, we had a nice dinner, and it was
I think
very nice.
That's simple.
Okay,
but
that's part of my love life.
This is my man.
What you mean intimacy?
Intimacy. I think what he does for you, I think should be kept private. That's between you and him. If he does something nice for you, if he does something nice, you do something nice for him. Most men don't talk like that. That I find. Well, maybe they do.
Okay.
I haven't had one in 10 years, so I don't know.
So do men talk about their love lives?
They do.
How about the Facebook? We got a few people on. Can we get a amen on that? They talk just like women. They just don't tell us they talking, but they still talking.
Well, I don't think they talk about their love life.
What?
I don't think they go and say, "Oh, my woman, she does this for me" with their friends. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do.
Yes,
maybe they do.
They do.
No. That is something I think that you should. They
might not tell exactly what they do, but they talk.
Well, they're not talking a whole lot. They don't talk as much as women. You have to agree on that. They do not talk as much as women. Is that right, Earl?
What?
Do men talk about their love life
as much as women do? No, see, they don't. They talk some. You get the ones that's immature that sits and talk about them.
I mean, they might not talk about the intimacy part, but they talk too. They talk too.
I don't know. If they want to keep something on the down low, I think
that's if they're keeping it on the down low. I mean, that's you in the closet. They ain't telling nobody. They even
I just saw a meme on that with a young lady. They say she picked up the phone and she dialed the side chick, and her phone rang.
She was like, "Wait, no," she was Netflix and chill. Yeah, so that so that's the one who they. When never actually was ever. And I think men, they talk about it too. They just don't talk about it maybe as much, but they don't tell us they talk about it, but I'm sure they do.
I think as women, we talk too much. Like we do. We talk to our girls a little bit. And as far as like me, like if I was to start seeing someone, nobody would even know until we are actually serious.
I know. You'd be too happy around this mug. I'm like, what's going on? I talk to you 90 times a day. I would know.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I would know.
You would know. You wouldn't know.
Okay.
Because I would feel that it needs to be private between me and him until I can figure out where it's going to go. And I've always been that way. So, and they would not know. You would not know. She thinks she knows. She thinks she knows everything, a whole lot, but she don't know anything.
Carolyn say men brag.
Yeah,
thank you, Carolyn.
Well, they laugh. But they don't sit and I guess
women lie too, but they brag and lie too.
I guess they would, But okay, so those are the three things that you really should keep private in your love life: your love life, your income, and as they say, I guess I'm gonna have to agree because they say you should keep your next move private. Why?
Until it's already been executed. If you're trying to promote something, that's different. That's not your next move. Next move is if you're trying to brand off something from Chicago Girlfriends,
Yeah. That is so true. So. All right. So what is your topic for tonight? Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So as I had a different topic, but as I was talking with Miss Boswell here, she stated that she would never date a man from Burger King. And I asked why. And she said,
I said, because if he's there, then he has no ambition. Because he has no ambition. So, or it maybe, but I took that back though. I took it back. I said I could probably date him if he has some ambition. If he's trying to go somewhere, I took it back. I did. If he's trying to go somewhere and he just needs to be pushed, and maybe I'm that person that could push him to move on to something better other than McDonald's. All right. But he has to be able to do the same for me because I'm a strong individual. So I definitely need somebody who can push me and be strong for me as well. So if I'm strong for him, and if all he want to do is, no, I'm going to stay here and be McDonald's. But don't you want to be a manager? No, I don't want to be a manager. Well, let's talk about that.
Okay, well, I can see, but that's in any role that a man has. I mean, he could be working for the CIA if he working at the entry level and he don't want to constantly learn and grow. I mean, that goes in any job. So my thing is, I don't knock a man for what job that they have is where they're trying to go.
Well, I don't knock a man for what job that they have.
What I mean by that, what if he's in school full time trying to?
Okay, I said I took it back. If that's part of ambition, that's part of trying to get yourself together. That's part of I need a woman that's going to be behind me so I can get to where I'm going, and not I'm just going to stay here at McDonald's and work at McDonald's. No, we're not going to do that.
Okay, Too Cool Keith
says what?
As funny as I can't say it, listening to you Twitter talk about relationships made my night.
Whatever.
Oh, okay. And then Shirley, she came in and said, no woman should discuss her love life with her best friend. She's lost a man like that. I have to. Yeah, don't
do that.
So, but all is well. Good luck to her. But as far as if they have ambition, it don't matter what they could be doing something. They could be doing a great job, making great money. If they still not trying to progress and learn something, that's
it. That's progress. You have to be able to progress. You have to want to.
Like, do something.
No matter how good that woman is, if that particular man do not want to do anything but other than what he's doing, all he's doing is bringing her down because he's never going to go anywhere.
No, he can already have a good job. Even
we're not talking about that. We talk about working a job that's minimum wage at McDonald's. If that's all he wants to do.
Yeah, that's true. But if that's not all he want to do.
Right.
He got to be doing something more. I wouldn't just knock him because he worked at Burger King and got tattoos.
Right.
But I just, because people have more to offer you than a paycheck. That's the way I feel.
Well, I feel the same way because I never dated anyone for their money. I never have dated anyone for their money or what they can give to me or what they can do for me because I know I can get out here and do some of it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But in this world, you have to realize too, while we're talking about it, it takes a two income to make a strong household. It does. We have to have two. I wish I had a second income in my household right now. That I can go buy me some more shoes and stuff like that.
You barking up the wrong alley already. You bringing him down. How he could be at work?
Well, no, because the individual that I imagine myself with, when I do get one, he will be stronger than me, and he will put his foot down, and I would not even mind. But when I'm just kidding when I say that. But my thing is, I would want to go and get. If I had a second income, I could probably go get a condo, not a house, but a condo. And if he want a house, then that's the house.
Why he got to put his foot down?
Well, because I'm a strong individual, and I know I'm a strong individual. I know that I can be mouthy. I know I can be. In one thing for sure, we just had this conversation. If we as women, and you and I are the same, if I can treat you like a punk, I have no use for it because if I can run over you, that's it. That's done. You're done. You are kaput. And it has to be the same respect there, though.
Yeah.
That's
pretty much true. I wouldn't want a man that I can feel like I can push over and you gonna fall. Roll with it. But I don't think a man will. He don't have to put his foot down.
Well, that's just a lingo talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying he need to take his foot and put it up my behind or anything like that.
But he don't have to be so stern with me either. I'm a woman. And I'm a woman that know my place. So, he wouldn't have to put his foot down. He would be the head.
And that's the great point right there. You're a woman that know your place. I know
my place.
The respect.
Right.
Let's take the respect.
He wouldn't have to put his
talking.
Oh, okay. So I just want to make that clear, when you say put
because you can put your foot down as well. And a man will listen. It's all about how you come across.
I don't have to put my foot down because.
But it's lingo. It's all about respect.
Okay, right. Okay. You always hot. So, but
Well, that's a good conversation.
I just feel like I had seen on Facebook that a woman was talking about how some women like to feel like I need a man to have me, but don't drag it on.
Don't drag it on.
Get to the point. get and the point is the part that's closer to the period.
That is true.
End.
The end.
You know?
The end. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to say a few more announcements, then we're going to be out of here early tonight. Intellectual Radio.
Maurice,
It's just the games people play. Games people play. First night that I met you, I didn't know what to say. The way you hypnotized, enticed me. You nearly took my breath away. You had my head spinning like a carousel. I didn't know I had to pay. Paying for the love I've been looking for. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is real to play by the choices you make. Just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. Just the games keep playing. Don't wanna play with me. Then you'll make it someday. Yeah, I didn't know I had to pay. I guess there's nothing left to say. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is still played by the choices you make. Life is nothing but a game. Some things never change. Just because you're not at the play, the game is still played by the choices you make. Just the games keep playing. Just keep playing with me. Just the games keep
Hey,
playing.
all right. So the question was that we was asked by our good friend Earl back there.
Yeah,
And
got to put it all out. Like, okay, go ahead.
okay, but the question is, I know he just gets all upset with me, but the question is, would you go out? Would you let your spouse go out with another person, an old college person? I said I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I
And
probably would because I've been married. So if somebody's coming into town and they just want to see you, lives change. You know what I'm saying? So why just meet with you? I would think that they would want, if they want to know your, I don't know. It's just a matter of respect. It just seemed like it would be. You can't
so,
stop
what if
nobody from
your
doing.
guy or your girl had a lot of friends, and you had to think that this person had female friends or she had male friends, and they were just friends, and so. What if it was switched around? So if somebody say, "Hey, I want to take you out, your husband can't go," you say, "No, I'm not going because my husband can't come."
Yeah. Why would you just want me? Why would you just want me
No,
to?
he didn't say he just wants you. Your husband can't come, but you were supposed to go out with your old college friend.
So I would set it up when we all can go together. I mean, not to say that I mean, if we catching up and there's no harm, no foul, there's no big deal about that. Especially if it's all innocent. My thing is when, especially if it's the opposite sex. Now, if it's the same sex, I wouldn't care, But the opposite sex, you never know. That might have been, some.
So there's no trust.
I don't trust people. So I have trust issues. I'm working on that.
There's no
So
trust because I would trust that person. If it was my husband, I would trust him to go out with his female friend and trust that he would bring his black behind back home
I mean, I
with
couldn't
no
stop him
issues in
from going, but
between.
I wouldn't.
You would have an attitude.
I wouldn't have an attitude.
Oh yeah, you would.
I would not. I
Yeah,
would
you
no.
would.
I mean, they would. I would wonder if they want to meet. It's just a matter of respect and guidelines. I mean, not guidelines, but there's just a matter of respect. And then too, it depends on how he presented to me. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
now
So
that I
if
would
it was
agree with.
somebody that's just out of the blue and all of a sudden Sasha come out of the picture and he never mentioned Sasha back, back in college, her bucket list that she want to, get around to doing. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I know I
I would
got a
probably
bucket
have
list.
some I would probably have some issues
Real
with that.
bad.
But it depends, but even still, the type of man that I would deal with, he would have a way to be able to come and present that to me in the way that I
I'm
probably
not
would not.
that part. I think that if he presented right, then it would probably.
I still ain't gonna go over well, but if he presented right,
I
I
would
could
have.
deal with
Well,
it.
if it
You
was
know what I'm
presented
saying?
wrong to me, then I probably would have a problem with it. But if it presented right and he's telling me, hey, I wouldn't have a problem with him going out because I would have the trust that you go and do. Just as long as you understand, if my old friend comes in and he say he want to take me out to dinner and you can't make it with me because I would want you to go with me, you don't have a problem with it at all.
I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even take some chances because I mean,
Why? I trust myself. But
I
see, I
trust
can trust
myself.
myself
I
because
can
I know
trust
what I
myself
would
too,
do when
but
I'm out.
my whole thing is, I mean, there's when it's black and white. It's not it's not rocket science.
No.
You know what I mean? It's black or white. You don't make no gray areas, and especially if it's not an area that you feel that it's necessary to be in. Some people, they don't have problems with it, but I I know me, so I probably would.
I know me, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I probably would.
So on that note, we're gonna take our non-problematic behinds home, and just a couple of more things. We got Stephanie's birthday. All she wants for her birthday is
My
to come to
birthday.
CGF Bowling for school supplies over at New Halsted Bowl on 123rd and Halsted. The tickets are $15. Inbox us, or you can call, which is 708-580-6122. And we'll get to you and bring you a ticket. Because if you come to that door, it will be $20. $15, you get 2 hours of bowling. We're going to have a comedy show for you that night at 9:30. And we're going to have some great prizes. And you can also win 2 tickets to our next event. So make sure that you just come on out.
Have a good time with me.
Donate some. If you can't come, then go to brownpapertickets.com or call 1-800-838-3006, and you can make a donation. Or we'll come by and pick up some supplies.
Yes.
For the kids, because it's all about the kids, and I would like to get, because the kids go back to school September 6th. So I want to make sure that they have enough stuff.
Some of the kids are already back in school.
Yeah, some of them back in school, but it's for the city of Chicago. So they go back September 6th. All right.
So let's help the children.
Help the children.
Let's make one less thing for these teachers, because they already have enough stuff that's going on in these Chicago public schools. Can I get an amen on that? Let's help these teachers try to prepare a better way for these kids, because believe it or not, they are really our future. So we better prepare them the best way we can. It takes a village to raise a child.
That's the generation. All right. And don't forget about T-Bill's performance over at the Spa Theater this Friday at 7 p.m. She's going to do a comedy showcase, and this Sunday she's doing a play, Queer as You Want to Be. I'm going to definitely be there for that one. So we will see you next week, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Peace out. Intellectual Radio. Bye.
It's just the games people play. It's just the games people play. First night that I met you, I didn't know what to say.
So that was totally it right there. I'm not going back. Always love it. It's a part. Always love is a part of everything that I'm doing. Just Me Magazine, Chicago Girlfriends, Out and About Town, Pieces of Alice, my son, my